All right, so hello everybody. It's Jennifer Lynn again, and it is Testimonial Tuesday. As you all know, I like to come on here once a week and just let one of my teammates or customers share how this amazing product has been helping them. If we're meeting for the first time, I have a passion to help people sleep better, feel better, and live better through natural health and wellness. One of the big ways I've found for people to do that is through a wonderful product called CBD oil. If you're brand new to it, the biggest thing to know is that there are two species of plants under the label of cannabis. One is marijuana, the other one is hemp. Marijuana is high in the psychoactive component, where CBD is high in the medicinal component and low in the psychoactive component. So this is all about getting healthy, not about getting high. So you can look elsewhere for that. So today, my special guest is Tammi Sojak. Before we get started, real quick, say hi, Tammi. The same as always, we're not, in order to stay compliant, which is one of the things I love about this company, we can't mention any type of disease name. So we're going to describe just, how you felt before you got on the product and how you're feeling after the product. And then you can just kind of read through the lines on what it is specifically we're talking about. So the other thing, too, is I want to do what I did last week and bless somebody. So if you either comment where you're listening from, if you tag somebody in this video that needs to hear a message of hope, or if you want to share how CBD is helping you, any of those will get you an entry into a drawing for a free sample pack. And we'll do that later on this week. So without further ado, Tammi, share with us your experience, kind of how you got involved, how you got introduced to the product, and then what it's done for you.
Okay, well, I've been taking CBD oil now for about 6 months, and I was introduced to the product from someone that I watch on YouTube. And, he was just talking about all the amazing benefits of it. And my parents had actually been on CBD oil for a while too, but of course, we all think it's weed oil, It was like, I'm not going to take that.
Right.
But I did a little research and decided to give it a try because I had suffered with sleeplessness for about 20 years. In my early 30s, so I'm telling my age. Oops. I started not being able to sleep, and 20 years of not sleeping will take its toll on you.
Most definitely.
So that was the main thing that I wanted, was a good night's sleep. So I thought, what the heck? I ordered it, and the very first night I took it, I slept all night. Which was
wow.
Yeah. And, I was a big skeptic because I tried everything out there. I'd been on sleep aid tablets for years. I tried prescription sleeping pills. And the prescription sleeping pills would help. They'd help me to get to sleep, but they wouldn't help me keep asleep. So I would wake up 2 or 3 times a night, and I'd lay there for hours, and the cycle would just continue. So, yeah, it was pretty miserable.
Yeah.
So
nothing worse than that.
Was amazing for me, is being able to sleep all night, and then I still had a little bit of trouble getting to sleep. So I added the sleep spray, which is one of our nutritional awesome sprays.
Right.
So that helps me to get to sleep quickly. And the CBD oil helps me to stay asleep. Or if I have to get up in the night to go to the bathroom, which a lot of us women have to do that, I just can go lay back down and go right back to sleep.
Right back to sleep.
Amazing.
Yeah, absolutely. It's funny you talk about it, because my husband has had a similar experience, and people have heard me talk about this before, but with the oil, he went from basically roaring like a freight train to purring like a kitten. Yeah. And every time he typically goes to bed earlier than I do because he gets up earlier. Mm-hmm. So I'd go in to go to sleep, and I'd know whether or not he had taken his drops for the evening. And if he was roaring if he was roaring
like a cat purring, that's funny.
Right. Right. So if he's roaring, I would, shake him a little bit and wake him up and say, "Here, you need to take these."
I'll give you the drops for you. Just open your mouth.
I have done that a couple times. Mm-hmm. But then he added the sleep spray that you're talking about. And this stuff is incredible. It has melatonin and valerian root. It's not CBD based, but it is it's a spray,
Yeah.
and really good ingredients in it. So with the sleep spray, like it's gotten to where when I walk in to go to sleep, I actually like have to kind of sit there for a minute and make certain he's still breathing, because he sleeps so quietly, so peacefully, and like just is, gets a ton of rest with it and because of it. So the two of those together are a great combination for certain.
Yes, they are. It's the best.
Yeah. And it's simple and easy. I don't know that I've ever really shown anybody this before. So as far as taking the product, we're not talking about any big regimen. There's no juices to make. There's no workout regimen. It's just very simple. You shake up the bottle, kind of squeeze the dropper a couple times to get some fresh oil in it. And then you're just simply taking it, putting it under your tongue. You hold it there for 60 to 90 seconds, and then swallow, and that's it. So do it first thing in the morning when you wake up, last thing at night before you go to bed. I just keep my bottle right on my bathroom sink counter just because then I remember to do it.
That's where mine is.
Yep.
First thing in the morning, last thing at night. So.
What was that?
That's the first thing in the morning and last thing at night.
Last thing at night, exactly. Exactly. So, and after having, after getting sleep again, you must be, it's probably spread to other things besides just sleeping, overall, is it helping with just feeling better?
Oh, yeah. So, getting older and just regular little joint, discomfort, things like that. Brain fog.
Right. That's a big one.
Digestive issues, all of those things have slowly improved.
Yeah. Awesome.
I took it for sleep, but quickly found out that it was helping me in a lot of other ways.
A lot of other ways. Yeah.
A lot of other
ways. It keeps getting better. I've been on it for just over a year now, and I just feel so much better than I have in a long time.
Yeah.
So my energy's good, my mood's good, I sleep good.
I think things are a lot better, and I told my mom just the other day, I honestly feel like 20 years younger.
Yeah, awesome. I told somebody the other day I feel like I aged in reverse.
House and everything, you're not hurting like you were before. You just feel more energized and revitalized, and so it's done a lot of things for me. And also, it helps with anxiousness that we all get.
Big time.
I've noticed a big improvement on that as well. So
yeah, big time.
Lots of improvements overall.
I have a good, amazing customer of mine on here. He commented, actually he'll yell at me for this, but I think he might be the station commander of the VFW in the town up from us in Fairmont.
Okay.
And Joe, if I got that wrong, forgive me. Anyway, he commented on here. I met him a few months ago at one of the fairs that I did. He has PTSD. He served in Iraq, and he has found that the oil has helped him sleep a lot better, which is awesome.
Yeah.
And then my girlfriend Cindy is asking how much does a bottle cost, and so it's a 1 ounce bottle. There are two strengths. So there's a 500 milligram bottle and there's a 750 milligram bottle. The 500 is 78 for the bottle. The 750 is 98 with the bottle, and that includes your shipping. And then to give you an idea of kind of how that breaks down, there's 1,000 drops in each bottle. So if you're somebody that takes 5 drops morning and night, that bottle will last you 100 days. If you're somebody that takes 10 drops morning and night, that bottle will last you 50 days. For me, at one point I had worked my way up to probably about 8 drops, but what you find is the longer you're on it, the less you need, because at some point your body basically starts activating and creating its own cannabinoids again, so you need less. So I'm back down around 5 drops, but between not having to take Midol, Advil, Tylenol, Tums, all the stuff I used to take, I haven't bought any of those since last August when I started the product. So I kind of feel like it pays for itself, really.
It takes the place of all those other things you don't need anymore.
It does. Yeah. What about for you, Tammi? Like how many drops have you, was your sweet spot?
I'm at 8.
Okay.
8 in the
Yeah.
morning. That seems to be working well for me. So
I find the majority of my customers are somewhere between 5 and 10. I might have 1 or 2 that are above that, but our oil is so pure. It's only got 2 ingredients. It's got CBD and whole hemp extract. A third, if you choose a flavoring, there's organic cinnamon and steamed peppermint leaves is the second flavoring. One of the things I love about this company, you're never going to see them come out with a bubblegum flavor. You know, they're not into
yuck.
Right?
Yeah.
Right. So it's clean, it's pure, it's third-party testing. They don't hide any of that. It's all on the website. You can see it before you buy. You don't have to show them a receipt to be able to see it. It's clean of lead, arsenic, mercury. It's CO2 extracted. Really, just the cleanest product I was able to find in my journey of looking for a good, high-quality product, and the results definitely show it.
Yeah, it definitely tastes good. Like I told you, my parents were on it before.
Okay.
They're customers of mine now, and they say this oil is amazing because they were on several different brands, and they said they literally had to choke it down. It was just nasty.
Well, and what I tell people with that is that's a great indication that it's got harsh chemicals that were used to process it. Those chemicals end up as a residue in the oil, which obviously makes it taste horrible. So
yeah, and you don't want that in your body anyway.
So. Yeah, definitely.
I really like the cinnamon. I think that's my favorite flavor.
That's my favorite.
It's pretty hot at first, but you get used to it. But I like it. It just tastes like Red Hots or cinnamon gum. I
find as long as you shake up the bottle really good each time you use it, it's pretty smooth all the way through, and it doesn't settle at the bottom and make it really hot at the end. The other thing that's awesome with the cinnamon is I have had quite a few customers start with either the natural or the peppermint, and then they switched to the cinnamon after it came out. And because cinnamon is a natural anti-inflammatory, they got even more relief from the cinnamon itself. So
that's great.
Yeah, that's something I love about the company is they don't just fill up the bottle with a bunch of junk. They're only putting stuff in it that's actually going to benefit you and help you. Yeah. Awesome. Well, just want to thank everybody for joining us today. Again, if you comment where you're listening from, tag somebody in this who needs to hear a message of hope, especially if they're up late tonight and they can't sleep. Tag them in this. Let them know there is a natural way that they could be sleeping instead of up scrolling through Facebook. Or share how CBD has helped you, and that'll enter you in a drawing for a free sample pack. And I'll announce that later on this week. So thank you, everyone, for joining us. Tammi, thank you for being my special guest today.
Thank you for having me. It was fun.
Yeah, absolutely. And also know we've got a private Facebook group. We're up to about 120,000 plus customers in it, using the product, sharing how it's helping them, what it's helping them with, how much they're taking, all that kind of stuff. There's some really awesome learning modules in it as well. So if you want to see any of that, reach out to Tammi, reach out to myself, reach out to whoever shared this video with you, ask to be added to that group. And we're here to answer whatever questions that you have and just help you find a way to a natural product that will do so much to help you feel better, live better, and sleep better. So thank you again, Tammi, and we'll see everybody next week.